the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we will talk about one of the most amazing prophets of Allah, Prophet Suleiman Solomon. His story is filled with signs, wisdom, and great lessons for all of humanity. Birth and beginning of his journey. Suleiman was the son of the great prophet David. He grew up in the home of a prophet, where from childhood he learned worship of Allah, justice, and wisdom. From an early age, it was clear that he was different from others. He had extraordinary intelligence, deep understanding, and the ability to see the essence of things where others saw nothing special. When he grew up, Allah granted him prophethood and made him a ruler. But this was not an ordinary kingdom, and it was a test and a great responsibility. Suleiman always remembered that authority belongs only to Allah, and a human being is only a temporary caretaker. And the wisdom of Prophet Suleiman. One of the most well-known examples of his wisdom is the story of two women who came to him with a dispute over a child. Both claimed that the child was theirs. Suleiman listened carefully and suggested a solution that would reveal the true mother. He said the child should be cut in half so each woman would receive a part. One woman agreed, while the other cried out in panic, asking that the child be left alive and given to the other woman. At that moment, Suleiman understood who the real mother was, the one who preferred to lose the child rather than see it harmed. This story became a symbol of justice and insight. The language of animals. Allah granted Suleiman a remarkable gift. He could understand the language of animals and birds. One day he passed with his army through the valley of ants. A small ant warned the others, "O ants, enter your dwellings!" so that Suleiman and his army do not crush you without noticing. Suleiman heard these words. He smiled and immediately thanked Allah. He said, "My Lord, inspire me to be grateful for your blessing which you have bestowed upon me and upon my parents." He did not show arrogance, even though he had power that no one else had. On the wind and the jinn. Allah subjected the wind to Suleiman. By Allah's command, the wind carried him and his army across vast distances. Allah also subjected the jinn to him. They built structures, palaces, extracted treasures, and performed difficult tasks. But it is important to understand, Suleiman never considered this his own power. He always knew it was a mercy from Allah. If Allah willed, all of it could disappear instantly. The hoopoe bird and the people of Sheba. One day, Suleiman noticed that one bird was missing, the hoopoe. When it returned, it brought him an astonishing report. It spoke of a distant land called Sheba, where people worshipped the sun instead of Allah. Their ruler was a wise queen named Bilqis. Suleiman did not rush to punishment. Instead, he chose to invite them to the truth first. He sent a letter. "Do not be arrogant toward me and come to me in submission to Allah." Queen Bilqis. When the letter reached her, she was surprised and gathered her advisors. She was a wise ruler and did not make hasty decisions. She decided to test Suleiman and his power. When she came to him, she was amazed by the signs of Allah and the greatness of his kingdom. She understood that this was not just human power, it was a sign of truth. Then she said, "My Lord, I have wronged myself. I submit with Suleiman to Allah, the Lord of all worlds." The test of power. Despite everything given to him, jinn, wind, animals, and a vast kingdom, Suleiman remained humble. He did not become proud and always remembered that it was a test. Allah tests people. Will they remain grateful when they are given everything? The supplication of Prophet Suleiman. Suleiman often made a beautiful dua. "My Lord, inspire me to be grateful for your blessing and to do righteous deeds that please you, and admit me by your mercy among your righteous servants." The lessons from his story. The story of Suleiman teaches us many things. True strength lies in gratitude to Allah. Power is a test, not a reward. Wisdom is more valuable than wealth. Even the smallest creatures deserve respect. Humility elevates a person before Allah. A conclusion. Prophet Suleiman was one of the greatest rulers in history, yet he never forgot that he was a servant of Allah, and that is what made him truly great, not only in this world, but also in the hereafter. May Allah make us grateful, wise, and humble like him. Amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.